think that Aries is a knockoff Gemini when really Aries is the love child between a Scorpio and a...
Hey TikTok, so I'm going to take a break from all the deep spiritual stuff and I'm going to talk about this video for a second, because what I have noticed as an Aries sun and moon conjunct in the 8th house is people are constantly trying to put Aries in a box that fits into humanity's current understanding of who we are. And what I don't think a lot of you have come to realize yet is Aries is meant to be the one sign that does not fit into humanity's current understanding of who we are. Aside from being warriors, Aries has a mission to pave the path forward. So when Aries placement people do something that you would perceive as impulsive, understand that 9 times out of 10, whether consciously or subconsciously, that person is taking a path unknown for the purpose of coming back to help guide people down that path or a similar path as humanity evolves and expands. What this also means is you're going to experience Aries placement people, but especially Aries Sun, Aries Mars, and Aries Rising people who embody many different other signs' energies. Because in order for Aries to pave the way forward for humanity, we have to have some level of balance between the understanding of all of the energies so that we have the proper tools to take those paths. That particular thing is why Aries tend to be good at everything but masters at nothing. Another thing I want y'all to understand is Aries' childlike resolve is one of Aries' biggest strengths. Because if you think about how children navigate life, they do so with curiosity, they do so fearlessly, and they do so without any concern for how it makes them look or what people are going to think about them. That's also important for Aries' mission to pave the way forward for humanity. That's why Aries rules the first house of self and identity. And I personally think that's why Aries is exalted in the sun. But that's where I'm going to stop this, because I think that the way society has framed our way of thinking of anything makes it difficult for people to realize that when we're talking about zodiacs, we're actually working with energies, and these energies have a purpose, and no energy is superior to any other energy. Therefore, there's no reason to compete where you don't compare. Taurus has its purpose, Gemini has its purpose, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, all of the signs have their purpose, and Aries is no different. But the difference in Aries' purpose is there is no real area of focus as far as tangible understanding of life. Aries is a very abstract sign with an abstract purpose that's tangible in spiritual terms, but not so much tangible as far as what you can see and touch and hear and feel and understand with your mind. So let Aries people be Aries people. Don't put them in a box to fit your comfort. Instead, watch and observe Aries people. Because even if an Aries placement person cannot tell you why they're doing something, you can more than likely learn from what they're doing. Because even if an Aries does not understand their own mission consciously, Their soul understands it, and their soul moves them in a way that keeps them on mission. And the last thing I want to say before I forget, understanding what I'm saying, but for every energy, is going to be your superpower as an individual. We all have every sign in our natal charts. Learning what area of life, aka houses, those signs sit in can give you an extremely good reference to how to apply those different energies to your life. But you first have to understand the energy rather than judging the people who carry placements in that energy. And that's where I'll end it. Love y'all. Be good to one another, but most importantly, be good to yourselves.